That's just one way history could be made at tonight's 60th annual Grammy Awards. They air tonight on CBS at 7:30 Eastern. This is the first time in 15 years that the biggest night in music has been held in New York rather than Los Angeles. The Late Late Show's James Corden is returning to host the ceremony. This is video from inside Madison Square Garden, where crews are preparing for the show. The awards come in the wake of the Me Too movement, which exposed sexual misconduct in the entertainment industry and beyond. To talk about all of that and more is Entertainment Tonight host Lauren Zima. All right, so Lauren, how do you expect the Grammys to address the Me Too movement?
Well, good morning and happy Grammys Day. Yes, the Me Too movement has swept awards season. Of course, it's been much more noticed in the world of movies and film and TV, and not as much in the music industry. However, music industry does want to acknowledge what's going on, and what they're asking women to do especially is to wear white roses. And an email kind of went around saying this is something we want to do to acknowledge women, to acknowledge what's happening here. And the white rose was chosen because it's been a symbol of peace, of hope, even used during the suffragette movement. So we know of a couple big name artists who have already said they will be wearing these white roses, including Kelly Clarkson and Lady Gaga. And there were even reports that flower shops in the area in New York City were selling out of roses and couldn't fill the orders they were getting. So we might see a lot of people with those white roses on their outfits tonight.
Well, let's talk about the nominees. Who do you think will come out on top in the popular categories?
Yes, you know, it is a big year for hip-hop, and everyone's saying long time coming. Jay-Z, a New York hometown boy, is leading the nominations with 8, which is pretty awesome considering, I mean, Jay-Z's 48 years old, you know, he's still killing the game. So a big year for him. In terms of who will come out on top in the big categories that you guys are playing Despacito a minute ago, I think that's a major favorite to win Record of the Year. It was such a huge song over the summer. I think it's still the most viewed video on YouTube. So an absolutely massive song. Song of the Year, I think a dark horse there could be Issues from Jillian Michaels. She was a songwriter before she kind of moved into the performance aspect of her career. And I really want to see Khalid win Best New Artist. He has just killed it. He's so young, only 19 years old. And he tweeted about this, you know, a couple years ago. He said he wanted to see himself at the Grammys, and now that dream is coming true for him. And huge for him to get that nomination without any big names even featured on his album. That album is all him. He's a songwriter, he's an artist, and he didn't have, you know, a guest artist bringing attention to his album. So I'd love to see him win Best New Artist, and he was performing this weekend in New York, so a really great moment for him.
Let's talk about rap. Rap is dominating the Album of the Year category with 3 nominations. How has that been received?
I think, again, everybody's saying a long time coming. You know, we're finally seeing hip-hop get its fair share in the nominations. And, you know, somebody like Jay-Z, like we said, 8 nominations. He's the most nominated artist this year, but he's been a bit of an outlier over the years. Finally, overall, hip-hop and rap are getting acknowledged. And in that Album of the Year category, this is the first time ever that there have been no white men nominated. It's hip-hop nominees along with Lorde, along with Bruno Mars. So it's a really big year, and I think people are hoping to see some very deserving artists take home some wins.
And Lauren, we know that there'll be a tribute for the victims of the Las Vegas shooting. What can we expect?
I think we can expect something really emotional. The artists performing are the brothers Osborne, Maren Morris, and Big and Rich, and of course they all performed themselves at that Route 91 festival where the shooting happened in October, the worst mass shooting in U.S. history. So I think it's going to be really emotional. The country music scene actually got a little bit of criticism for not speaking up more after that shooting happened about gun violence, about that issue, and Maren Morris has addressed that. She said that she thinks the Me Too movement has maybe given the country world the inspiration to speak out more. So we'll see how political it might or might not get, but I think emotional overall is the word. It has only been a matter of months since the shooting happened, and again, all those artists were there. They really felt that. The brothers Osborne have said in interviews that they hope that this is actually a little bit of healing, a moment that offers healing probably for the audience and for those artists as well.
All right, Lauren Zima, thanks so much, Lauren.
Thank you, guys. We can't wait for the Grammys. ET is all over that, and we have our own Kelty Knight and Kevin Frazier doing the pre-show, so please watch tonight on CBS.
All right, thanks. Once again, you can watch the 60th Annual Grammy Awards tonight at 7:30 Eastern only on CBS.